When Elon bought Twitter, they had 8,000 employees. Right off the bat, he fired 50% of the workforce, and a remaining 1,500 left as soon as he told them that he was going to make the whole experience extremely hardcore. So only 2,500 employees remain out of a workforce that was previously 8,000 people strong. Yet the business is doing better than ever. How's it possible? Let's get to it. Hey, I'm Leon, CEO and founder of Selfmastered, a peak performance training company that transforms entrepreneurs into elite performers that can achieve in one day what they previously achieved in 1 week. I've coached and trained hundreds of entrepreneurs and invested in 37 of them. Hey, today I want to talk about why Elon Musk once again has proved that he is a genius, and I have zero doubts that he will come on top in his pursuit of building Twitter into the X app, the app of tomorrow, as he has called it. And it's very interesting to analyze how his takeover has evolved, because I've realized that he has understood something about building teams that not many people were aware of, and that is price law. Before I tell you about price law, let's discuss the 80-20 rule, the Pareto principle, the Pareto law, which is a principle that was first discovered by the Italian economist Vilfredo Pareto in the 19th century, that said that about 80% of Italy's land was owned by 20% of the population. And he discovered that that same relationship between inputs and outputs, between producers and consumers, was prevalent across a lot of different domains of life. This is now the 80-20 rule. Like, for instance, in everything that you do, there's a 20% of tasks that carry 80% of the impact. Out of all of your friends, there's 20% of those friends that you spend 80% of your time with, and so on and so forth. And that is because the universe is powered by power laws. There's some things that just have a disproportionate impact on others, right? And when you scale this down to a company, you find what is now called price law. Derek Price was a British physicist that in 1950s he realized that a handful of his peers dominated the scientific publications, and that was very weird to him, so he started to investigate, and he realized that about 50% of the work in anything, in any business, any research team, anything, is always done by the square root of the people that participate in that business, that task, or that project. If you have a team of 10 people, 3 people are doing 50% of the work, and the remaining 7 are doing the remaining 50% of the work. So if you have about 100 people working on something, about 10 of them do 50% of the work, and then the remaining 90 people do the 50% remaining. And if you have 1,000 people working on something, 100 people work on 50%, have 50% worth of output, and the other 900 people work and have a 50% output. So the more you scale a company, the less some people contribute to it. The more complexity there is in the system, complexity that is not producing a return, which means that competence grows linearly, but incompetence grows exponentially. So Price realized that the best way he could help business leaders and academics was to help them understand, discover, promote, and nurture the elite performers within their teams, and essentially fire everybody else, which is what I believe Elon Musk is doing at this stage. The only thing he needs to worry though is that he keeps truly the elite performers, those that are doing more than their fair share of the work. And this is why I believe Elon Musk will come on top again. Follow for more.